Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Miners will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Louisiana Tech's offense takes the field. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this defense continues to bring the heat. First sack of the day, setting the tone in the first quarter. They had 5 last week, ladies and gentlemen. So this defense has been affecting the quarterback and making him feel so uncomfortable.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working the middle, it's complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. So the UTEP Miners offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play.
Oh, he dropped it! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, that's not the start this offense wanted. Your starting running back puts it on the ground on his very first carry. This is a guy they need to have a big game. They need him to get his confidence going, and that last play isn't going to do that.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The hand to the running back. Runs through the tackle.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Ruiz. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Offense breaks the huddle, it's 3rd down.
All right, fans, it's time for some noise. It's 3rd down.
Wilson to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, the ball's out! They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
For the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Number 3.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Army pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge...
He smashes his way through again. Looking to move it through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Oh, they're not get free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Man, I tell you what, those backup running backs, they don't get very many opportunities to prove themselves and deserve more carries and show the coaching staff. And when you do, and you fumble on the first carry, oof, you're not going to get many more opportunities either.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the window...
Touchdown, Miners! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Handoff to the single running back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Second down.
It's a draw. Nice move to keep moving. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man on the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Dances away from the D. Oh, it's loose. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way.
And he did everything right except hold on to the football. That was incredible running, making people miss. It looked like it was going to be a nice play, but he coughed it up, and the defense jumps on it. That is so dejecting for that running back.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun, the ground game. The ball is free. He just can't hang on to that thing. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You drop." And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job of his fundamentals.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
Second down coming up.
Wilson will throw. Right through his hand. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. It's complete on the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Comes out throwing on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Scores for the defense.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Gets it out quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now from inside the red zone. Going for it all. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
And the Miners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. The Miners will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The offense set for a first down play. Hand off from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wilson to pass. He looks that one in nicely. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down. They'll leave it with him. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Fighting off the defender. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Showing off the arms. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try the counter. Nice move to keep running. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Ripping through the defense. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up, and it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
We talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Here's the handoff. Thrust that arm out. And he loses the ball second time today. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Obliterates him, still on the move. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try the run. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the tackler. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll go right back to him. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wilson will throw. Lets it fly. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the 4th quarter.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
First down for this offense. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire